Where we're going through the best of 2015 video game awards, and we got the best bad guy, the Dolph Lundgren Award.
Yeah, so great.
Of 2015 in video games. Until Dawn, awesome story, awesome game. Had a pretty
awesome
good,
bad guy.
pretty rad bad guy in it.
We're not going to spoil and say who the bad guy is, but we will say the killer is pretty awesome, and the reveal is just as cool, and just a cool character design, right? Mm-hmm. Like the mask, the hair, the outfit, the overalls, like... You want your killer to look like that. You want him to look nasty.
It's hard to fight for a character you can't talk about.
I mean, you can talk about him in the game. He's like creepy, right? Like he's running around killing people.
And I mean, you've seen him in trailers and whatnot. You know, like there's a masked guy hunting people down. Get the gist of it, but
we're just not revealing his identity. Yeah. Like everything else he does is cool. He has good mannerisms. Mm-hmm. He's generally pretty terrifying. Like you see him, you're like, oh fuck, I'm gonna lose one of my characters.
If someone comes,
you know
next
it's
to him,
coming.
you know
it's going down.
Yeah, and you don't want anybody to die.
Escape from him.
We also have, what else we got? The Crones in The Witcher 3. I don't know if you guys made it to those three nasty witches that you have to fight and battle in there who, like, I think just, like, visually, like, they're pretty bad characters, but they don't, like, kind of torment too many people, but they just look visually, like, you come into them and they, like, slither out. There's a huge fat one, there's a little skinny one and a short one, like, and then just, like, all together they make this, like, posse of just nastiness, and, like, you know that they look like they just murdered like 1,000 people, like full of blood.
They're pretty cool.
Like...
I would be okay with them. I also like Skullface from Metal Gear. He's pretty cool. You see him? He's got a cool hat, got a cool gun, got a cool face.
So I'm gonna say this about Skullface. First encounter,
awesome, was
like in that like where you're going through the burning building. Mm-hmm. One of the coolest experiences, and I think I even like said it like after that. I was like, oh my gosh, this game is gonna be so good.
You said best intro I've ever played in a game.
Oh, dude, it was so good. You're crawling out, and like things are just really awesome, and like the level of detail in that, and then like the game just like you never go back to that.
Yeah, you're just in a desert the rest of the time.
Yeah, like But then like the second encounter with him, I just lost it. Like it was just not. Okay. Like I was just like.
I can respect that.
Did you encounter him a second time?
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It's just
He's
like
just
that
a cool guy though.
He is.
This is about like a cool dude. Like.
Would Dolph Lundgren be impressed by him? Probably not.
I think Dolph Lundgren would want to be him. He'd want to play that character. Because
he doesn't want to be the Crones.
He doesn't want to be the bad guy, right? He's not covering that pretty face of his that he can show off his emotion and his anger. Like that's not his deal, man. He might want to play the Behemoth in Fallout 4. Did I say that right? Behemoth? Behemoth?
Behemoth.
I don't know where I got that from. You said Behemoth at some point. And
I did. Of course I would. Of course I'd say
you're
something.
You're such a dick.
Completely wrong.
He's pretty neat.
He's cool, dude. You encounter him right away in Fallout 4, but I don't know. The best bad guy, you encounter a lot of them.
We also have the Wraith on there from Evolve.
Which I thought was really cool enemy, like from Evolve. Like, I mean... their characters like that they had in the game, like the main characters. Then you look at the monsters that you could be. I think that was like the coolest monster that you could actually be, and like it looked scary. It flew like pretty rad, and like it controlled really well too. And you got to actually play it. Like, but other people could control it, so it wasn't like something.
Yeah, and people like would just ram it into a wall and just completely ruin it, right?
Yeah.
It could perform poorly.
Yeah.
So,
I think we're down to 2. I think we're down to the killer. And then the Witcher ladies.
Man, is that it for this year? For like really good bad guys?
Yeah.
We were talking about the boss of Splatoon. No.
Pretty cool.
Super rad dude, but he was only at the end. Like he wasn't like he was an intimidating figure. And when you think of like the best bad guy from like your experiences in movies, like for example, and that's what
you want him to like kind of like
show up,
torment you the whole time, like Bowser in Mario is a perfect example. He's always there. He's always like busting your balls, and then you finally get to kill him.
Yeah, and the dude in Yoshi's World, he wasn't very badass either. It was like one of the Koopa kids, and he flew around and tormented you. No, I was trying to think of another bad guy.
It's like once the killer from Until Dawn hit the list, I was like, I don't know if anybody was as cool as that all year long. Like,
it had an effect. Like, it's memorable. Like,
it's a character I will remember what he looks like for the rest of my life. Like, it's that well put
like
together.
The dude from Saw.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a very like if there's like like they're trying to tease the game and they put a poster out somewhere and you see that, you're like, oh shit, a new Until Dawn's coming. Gotcha. That's how good it was.
All right, I'm
like
cool.
the Scream mask.
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it.
Tristan, you cool with it?
I agree.
Yeah,
we're all cool with it.
Yeah, I think we are cool with it too. So the best bad guy the Dolph Lundgren Award, the best bad guy for a video game in 2015, goes to the Until Dawn Killer. We won't name names and we won't describe what he looks like.
Spoilers.
No spoilers.
Yeah,
but...
don't ruin this on Twitter, Dolph Lundgren.